After 2 successful games, Remedy sold the Max Payne IP to Rockstar, and after many tiring delays, Max Payne 3 finally came out and people were not so pleased. Now, visually speaking, Max Payne 3's graphics aren't so black and white when it comes to holding up. The game, of course, looks old, but there are some things that, if you look closely, are impressively detailed. The game's look sells its vibe perfectly. There are those effects that add sort of intensity to the game. They are used a lot but never feel out of place. I feel like they mirror Max's emotions, as they get really flashy and too much whenever Max is overwhelmed or disturbed. It's a must to also mention that the comic book styled cutscenes are back, but implemented in a different way, one that I love. The gameplay of Max Payne 3 is extremely underrated. I honestly preferred it more than the old games. Guns have this satisfying control to them. It is somehow addictive and feels amazing to use them. And of course, it being a Max Payne game, it has the bullet time mechanic, but there aren't any changes to it. The game feels cinematic, like a John Wick game. It has those action set pieces that are incredibly badass, in addition to its gory scenes and eye-pleasing hand-to-hand combat, not forgetting the revolutionary realistic ways enemies react to bullet hits. The story is about a broken and depressed Max, an alcoholic retired cop who lost his family. An old buddy of his, Passos, found him in a bar, and after shooting their way out of a town since everyone was after them because they killed the town's most dangerous drug dealer's son, Passo offered Max a private security job to help him get out of the shithole he's in and make an extra buck. They were tasked with guarding the wealthy Bronco family, but the head of the family, Rodrigo Bronco's wife, gets kidnapped and Max and his partner go on to save her. The story shows how broken Max is, what he thinks of himself, and how he's trying to make something out of his life and use every ounce of strength and mental sanity he has left to make things right. Max Payne 3 was hated when it came out, but honestly, I don't get the hate. It's a solid game with a solid story, and for that, it deserves an 8.5 out of 10.